All right, we're back for another adventure today. I'm going to be on my way to work, so you're going to get to view the rush hour here from Soddy Daisy. So that'd be 27 southbound, I guess, to 153 to the DuPont Parkway to the Amacola Highway. And today we have some what they refer to as river fog or river valley fog. I guess it's just fog in the low-lying areas. So we'll get to experience that on the way to work. So So we're now just leaving Soddy Daisy, and again on my way to downtown Chattanooga. It's about 32 degrees outside too, so there was frost on the windows this morning when I got out here. So far, so good. I mean, not a whole lot of fog, but some of the pictures or the video they were showing this morning on the other side of Hixson are like going towards 75, like Shellifer Road. I mean, the fog was so dense you couldn't even see the cars hardly. So. Getting off on 153 going southbound through Hixson. Yeah, it looks like the fog gets a little bit more dense up ahead if I would have been taking 27 into town around the mountains. This road right here off to the right hand side goes to Red Bank, and then obviously where we're going goes to Hixson. Or if you take it all the way over the dam, it'll go to 75. And we're in Hixson. So interesting, because right now my GPS is for forever has wanted me to take the South Hixson Pike, and taking the Hixson Pike into downtown Chattanooga, there's a lot of S-turns on that road, which means that the speed limit reduces, so they put up traffic cameras. I think that there's between 6 and 8 traffic cameras on that stretch of road between Hixson to Chattanooga. And on top of that, there's also school zones, so you're dropping the speed limit down to, like, I think there's spots where there's like 15 miles an hour. So one of these days I'll go that way. However, today I'm gonna, like I said, I'll take the DuPont Parkway. Later on down the line, I'll take the Hixson Pike in and show you that. I've never went in the morning during like the rush hour or when school was open, because I just didn't want to deal with that. I can only imagine what traffic's like on that Hixson Pike. There's usually a cop up here too, sitting in the turning lane with its lights on once we get past this green light up here, because there's a school off to the right hand side. And I don't know why they didn't put a light there. Maybe they'll do that later on in life. But he sits there and directs traffic because of the abundance of cars that are turning here to the right. Usually that left lane of the cross traffic over there gets really backed up. He's not here today. I mean, as you can see, that lane's already getting backed up. And like I said, there's a traffic camera at this light over here to the left in that white box. And then there's one at another intersection up here once we cross the Hixson Pike. So there's 2 on 153, but like I said, there's probably between 6 and 8 on the Hixson Pike. Oh yeah, you can see the fog. A lot of brake lights. Which is fine, because they're usually in the right and left lane. And the lane I'm going in, which would be the far right, usually that's free flowing, because most of those people are taking 153 north on the other side of Chattanooga Dam, where I'm cutting over to the Amicola Highway, which will run right downtown Chattanooga. And this traffic isn't bad here. This is actually kind of nice. When we get over to the Amicola, you'll see what rush hour is really about. It's usually stop and go until we get past the police station. And there's a traffic camera here over to the left. And DuPont Parkway. Oh yeah, that's way foggy. Holy cow. I imagine it'll be foggy over here too, because they're saying river fog. So I guess we'll see. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, this is really dense. Holy cow. That's because we're going to be crossing a Tennessee River, which at one time it was known as the Cherokee River. I think it's interesting that they renamed it. So I found that out. So it used to be called the Cherokee River before they changed it to the Tennessee River. And this is extremely dense, which means the Amicola should be very interesting, and hopefully there's no wrecks. So here's the Tennessee River, the formerly known